Hello, this is a 140 Q&A test. Plaintiff attorney is Mr. Crowder, C-R-O-W-D-E-R. Defense is Mr. Mulligan, M-U-L-L-I-G-A-N. Again, plaintiff Mr. Crowder, C-R-O-W-D-E-R. Defense is Mr. Mulligan, M-U-L-L-I-G-A-N. This is going to start with defense. Ready? Thank you, Mrs. Hamley. We've taken a short break. I don't think I have a lot left, but I have just a few more questions. It shouldn't take too long. Was your interview with Detective Ludwig audio recorded to your knowledge? I don't know. I don't think so. Okay, was it video recorded? No, it was done over the phone. Oh, it was over the phone. Okay. As you read the statement today earlier on in your testimony, are there any other changes that you would want to make to the statement? I don't think she made any changes. So when you say other, what are you referring to? I think you added something in handwriting on the second page. Well, I added something here. Yes, I did. It was an addition, not a change, counsel. Can you read that addition? Is that your handwriting on this page here? Yes, it is. Could you read it for me, please? I have terrible handwriting. It says, the cyclist did not appear to be severely injured. I didn't see any blood. His limbs looked intact, but he did not move or speak. Okay, is there anything else that you would like to add to that statement? Not just that last sentence, but any other part of the statement. No, I don't think. It calls for a yes or no answer, Mrs. Hamley. No. Okay, is there anything that you would want to change to your statement as you sit here today? No, there is nothing. Okay, did you take any photographs at the scene of the accident? No, I did not. Did you ever take any video at the scene of the accident? No, I did not. Okay, did you ever speak to the driver of the van? No, I never spoke to the lady. I'm talking about the one that was involved in the accident. Yes, I know, the lady driving the van. Okay, have you given any other written statements to anyone else about this accident at any time? No, I have not. Have you given any recorded or video or audio recorded statements to anyone else about this particular accident that we are here for today? No, I never have. Okay, I think that is all the questions that I have. I just have a couple follow-up questions real quick. It will only take a minute. With regard to the interview that you gave with Ludwig, or Detective Ludwig, you mentioned you didn't know who he represented. Correct, I did not. Okay, and if he would have been hired by any of the parties in this case, you would have given the same statement. Is that a fair and accurate assumption? Yes, that is right. In other words, what you did is you just told the truth as far as what you witnessed from the accident? Yes, I just told it the way I remembered it. Okay, now with regard to you gave some testimony, and I think you also mentioned in your statement that what you tried to do is to move your vehicle a little bit to the right to get over, and thinking if these guys wanted to pass, these motorcycles wanted to pass, they can go ahead and pass. You wanted to give them a little bit of room. Is that right? That is right, yes. And you're not exactly sure how far to the right you moved your vehicle? No, but you just know that you moved over a little bit to the right? Yes, that is right. I always try to move over when I see a motorcycle coming by me. And was it your impression that the motorcyclist who ultimately came in contact with the van, was it your impression that he was actually in the eastbound lane at some time? Yes, I do remember that he was riding over just a little bit between the lanes. The motorcyclist that was involved in the accident, and I want to make sure I'm clear on this. He was not the motorcyclists that you saw pass you. Is that right? That was a poor question. I will rephrase it. The motorcyclist you had seen when you were farther back on Riverview, further east as you're westbound. Some motorcyclists had already passed you. You mentioned that. Is that right? Yes, that is right. You are talking about the 40 to 60? Yeah, the 40 to 60 riders. And they had passed you. And at the time they had passed you, obviously the one who was involved in the accident was still behind you. That is correct. And I just want to make certain that I understand. The person who was involved in the accident, he had not passed you. He had not passed you before the accident happened. Is that right? You mean and come back? No. All right. We do have a word list. We've got Riverview. That is one word. That's going to be capital R-I-V-E-R, V-I-E-W, and that is one word. Mrs. Hamley, Mrs. M-R-S period, Hamley, capital H-A-M-L-E-Y. Detective Ludwig, capital D on detective. Ludwig, capital L-U-D-W-I-C-K. And that concludes the 140 Q&A test. Good luck.